Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 27? Where did I just pull that number from? Welcome to episode 70 of EU4 as Great Britain. We are currently at war with Brunei. They're not really much of a threat, to be quite honest. I've mainly got them, what's the term? Screwed. So there isn't an awful lot that they can do. Just trying to take most of their provinces. They do have a couple of annoying forts that I am struggling with. Now, obviously, they are stomping around here taking land from me. But that's fine, because I do have them blockaded. They can't really do anything else. I'm just going to sit here and try and take their forts if possible. I'd love to be able to move these guys out. Got a lot of units now. We have managed to integrate France. That happened on the last episode. So as you can see now, France is now integrated. We get that diplomat back. Will give us a good opportunity to go to war maybe with Burgundy later on. Let's go and see if we can keep improving our relations with Provence, because we would like to integrate Provence and Savoy before we go to war on Burgundy. And I'm sure, at least we should have some CBs against them now. No, we still have no CBs. Papal State, Milan and Portugal. Well, Portugal would only come in because they're the Defender of the Faith. And we could buy Defender of the Faith and stop Portugal from being able to come in onto that war. So that could be quite useful. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to fabricate a claim over on Burgundy. And we're definitely going to fabricate the claim on Nevers, because it's right in the middle of all of our land. Saying that, would they actually accept vassalization? No, because we own their cause. That is fair enough. So, Brunei is still taking my provinces down here. And what about your liberty desire, actually? 75%. It is going down. I don't need to worry about that too much. Yeah, so these guys are sieging out my stuff over here, but there really is nothing else they can do. I'm going to split you up and move you around. Looks like they're converting down here, the look of things. Now, he shouldn't be able to cross this strait, because the strait is being blockaded by my... You what now? When is he going to get there? 13th of May. When are you going to get there? 16th of May. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought that strait was in this sea. It was all one sea, but apparently not. Yeah, he did manage to cross over, so I'm going to lose a few units here. That's annoying. Well, as we're going to lose those units anyway, let's move the heavies over into this sea. And in fact, I want my transports. They're going to go and dock up. So he might be able to siege his own stuff back. Which is fine if he wants to go and do that. As long as he doesn't get over here. I don't want him taking out these colonies. Their ships are still over there. We need to deal with those at some point. We are making some slow progress over here. Military tech. We're still many years ahead of time. What can we get here? Land maintenance modifier reduction. Yeah, well, we'll take that then. Try and finish these idea groups as quickly as possible. Come on, guys. Let's not have to mess around here too much. I think what I might also do is, do I want to leave these guys down here? I guess I have enough guys on the mainland to deal with anything that Burgundy and Milan can throw at me, so I probably shouldn't worry about that. I could have both wars going at the same time, but I just know how bad my focus is. Those guys are just going to go around here and try and stop stuff from happening. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is as these three guys can't do anything, I'm going to go and put my ships up there, pick these guys up, and I'm going to drop them off on this series of islands here, because there's no forts, and I can then start forcing their navy out and making myself a real pain. Yeah, so Brunei are just going to go around and start unsieging stuff here. That is fine. Don't have a problem with them doing that. Leave them to it, I say. Right, finally it looks like this... siege is starting to go my way. We're still making good money, which is nice. Right, you guys, I want you to just move into that province there. Ship cost, but cheaper Diplotech cost, or more expensive Diplotech cost. What is our Diplotech? We are 5 years ahead of time. How long does this last for? 10 years. We'll just take the Diplotech cost. We're not in a great rush. How are we doing trade and money-wise? Trade dropped a bit because obviously we've taken a lot of France on and we don't have as much trade power. But we are still making decent money. Look how big the loans are now. Over 5,500 ducats. Got some admin power in the bank. We are a long time ahead of time. We're at maximum stability. So I think I'll go ahead and just buy down inflation once. So that'll make us even more money. Now, are you guys just going to sit down there? If you guys want to go back into my territory and do some looting, I know which province to go into to block you now. Natives, that's fine. We haven't got a problem there. All of the colonising should be doing well. Somewhere else is about to finish, and then we can get someone down onto Sumba probably. So we're going to start sieging out all of these provinces up here. You're on 14%. Their army has moved. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to split off a single heavy. I'm going to... Well, the straits are currently blockaded by these guys, but if I put... In fact, we can do it here. Would you look at that? The moment I just spend some admin power, we randomly lose stability. So you finish that. I want to grab my transport fleet in a moment. So you shouldn't be able to get any of your units down here. So that's fine. Transport fleet then. You're going to come down here. We are going to send a colonist there. And you can split off. You can split off. We'll just start grabbing these provinces. 20% war score already, which is none too shabby. We've grabbed that one already. Fantastic. The more of these provinces we siege, the less places they have where they can send their... Obviously, this flipped back because the fort took it. 21% chance that we're going to flip that fort shortly. You guys are going to get on the boat, and the boat is going to go out to sea and drop you off over here. There we go. So we'll be able to take that. That's keeping you nicely randomly blockaded. Come on, guys. 21% chance. 21% chance. Come on. And we got it. Brilliant. So let's move you up there. You don't have a fort there, so we can detach a siege and then move straight into that province. Now, we are getting almost Diplo capped. It is going to take us quite a bit of Diplo power to take some of this stuff, because we don't have claims on all of it. But now we can move in and just start taking every little bit of land you have. And we're going to have a lot of stuff down here once we've finished. I'm going to take as much from them as I can. So as soon as we manage to grab this, natives raising up, that's fine. More free monies, natives. Technology, Diplotech. No, we want to save that for now, because our Diplotech's more expensive and we want to be able to afford this peace deal. So we'll just wait a little bit. So that was that province. So you can just move into there, because there's nothing else that you can really do right now. So as soon as this one ticks, this navy should get forced out again. And then we'll have to see if we can bait their army somewhere. They haven't come back over here and unsieged these provinces, oddly enough. So I'm not too sure whether they may still be in their other war, which is quite possible. Yeah, they're oh, they're actually in a war with Muscovy. Anyway, this navy's about to get forced out, so we'll be fighting them there. They don't have an awful lot. 7 lights and 12 transports. They've lost most of their lights. They're down to 2 lights. Yeah, they lost their entire navy. Their entire navy has now gone. Let us then... Well, we've grabbed all of these, haven't we? Where's the transports? Let's go and pick up a unit or two. I guess we could have a little look and see how much the peace deal would be. It would be nice if we could grab the rest of their forts, so it'll give us some really good war score against them. We definitely want to take all the stuff that we have claims on. Would be nice if we could grab this area here as well, because it's adjacent to territory that we already have with a nice little straight crossing. It would also mean that we could then stage wars more easily against the Sunda down here. So there's a potential plan. So let's go ahead and just pick this guy up. You're going to go ahead and drop him off over here. And we'll siege out all these little islands that they can't get to because they have no navy and we've pretty much got them blockaded. Don't know why you can't move into there. It shouldn't be stopping you. It's really random, that. We can grab this island. Might do that as soon as we've dropped this guy off. What are force limits like? We're actually a couple below our force limit now. Obviously some autonomy is dropping down. Now we're not at the cap yet, so I'm not too worried about doing this. Give us some more colonial range. Allows client states to have advanced CBs. I've never bothered with client states. More global settler increase, that's good. And better heavies. Client states, if you've never used them, and I'll be honest, I've never used them, I don't see much point for them. But what a client state allows you to do is... we've got this one, brilliant. What a client state allows you to do is you can take some of your land, and it's like releasing a vassal, except they're not a vassal. They still kind of belong to you, but you've got more direct control over them. And it's a good way, if you're getting too big, to split your empire up without giving land away. It is really strange. But I've never personally felt any need to do it. So there's some more trade company going down there. You guys, I'm going to pick you up actually. As long as we've got this ship here, it's stopping their units from being able to cross this strait anyway. So they can't actually get over onto this island. So that means I can go and I can actually drop some units off here and unsiege all of my stuff after I go and siege that area there, which is what the plan is. So you are going to get on board, and you guys are going to go out to this zone. And I know I've got some random troops that are just sitting on tiles that they can't really do anything with, but that's fine. End of a civil war. We're still running on speed 2 just because it just makes life a little bit easier for me because, you know, my slow brain. We've managed to grab that island now, which is good. So I need to go and pick you back up again shortly after I've dropped these guys off. Okay, I can see where their army is now. So we can lose 10 prestige. British Brazil can gain some liberty desire while French Brazil loses some, or we can do it the other way around, or we can lose 50 Diplo power to let them sort it out between us. We'll just do that. I don't think we're going to have problems with liberty desire from any of them. In fact, French-Brazilian liberty desire is at 100%. That's interesting. French-Brazil, why you got to do this? See if we can sort you out. How about if we decrease tariffs? No, it's not really going to help, is it? We can try and suck up to them. Yeah, they really don't like me. Just going to try and improve relations with them. Have we got another free diplomat? Yeah, we have. Because there's also the Antilles as well. So we can go ahead. I'd like to click on you, please. Where are you? Let's go and improve relations with you as well. I'm not sure why AI nations always seem to have sort of high liberty desire from their subjects. Apart from ones that I've taken militaristically, like I did in India, I've never had a subject with high liberty desire that wants to break away. So I don't know why the AI has so much trouble with that. We're at 77% here. If it looks like we might hit the Diplo cap soon, then I'll see if we can peace out. So where do we have our diplomats? We've got a free colonist. What do we want to do with you? Do we only have 2 colonies now? I guess so. I guess we could start colonising some of this land then. So, let's go send a colonist there. And we've already got some units here that we can move up to protect it. So that's useful. So you're going to land there. You're going to take that. Then we'll pick you up and drop you off over here so you can sort all of this stuff out. We're supposed to be picking you up, aren't we? So, oh, this is actually a colony over here. Didn't realise that this was a colony. Well, if that's the case, can I select my army? You are just going to, yoink, seize the colony. Colony's instantly ours now. It's still going to be a colony though, but it won't take long before it maxes out, so we should be fine. Well, as it's a colony, I'm going to leave you there. And I'll bring you ready to pick you up. Are any more of these colonies? Because colonies I can just instantly grab. You can siege them out, but grabbing them just makes so much more sense. Except, of course, you've still got to pay to finish off the colonisation, but that's not really a problem. Okay, that has happened. So let's just walk you across, I suppose, while the boats are there. Now, what I need to do, actually, is move you over there. You're my that's my entire heavies fleet, I suppose. Yeah, I guess you can all move there now. There isn't really any more navy I need to worry about. I just need to make sure that I've got this strait blocked so that these guys can't walk over there. I want to block them in here. As long as I've got one ship there. Okay, that strait there is in here. The Sundra Strait. So those guys now, I'm actually going to split them up because I'm still not 100% certain. But we should be now safe. We'll go ahead and dot these transports up. Good stuff. Their army can't really do anything about it. Muscovy's actually sieging their other fort, which is really damn annoying. Provence has managed to land some units here. There's another successful conversion. Would be nice if we could get that siege. Preferably before Provence get theirs. And we are taking our own stuff back. 79% war score. It's not bad. We've just lost another general. So I might have to think about piecing out with them soon. And then resetting and sort of getting ready to go to a bit of a war with Burgundy. See if we can take some stuff from them. We're going to have a lot of troops spread out all around the world, but we'll do the best that we can. Legitimacy is going up slowly. Doesn't look like there's enough there to siege, so Muscovy may well end up getting that territory. It'll be a shame if they do, but I think I've taken pretty much everything else that belongs to Brunei, apart from this stuff down here. That's that little colony that was there. That's fine. That is now done and finished. And we'll instantly get to convert it because it's Sunni. Invest in a new technology. Still Diplo. We are getting close to the cap. I'd very much like it if we could grab this fort before trying to ask for anything else. Unfortunately, we just roll a 1 and get a disease outbreak, which doesn't help matters much. Let's go up to speed 3. Could have probably done that a little while ago. And just before we hit the Diplo cap, we'll sort things out. Gain some money and gain some prestige. How's Liberty Desires going? French-Brazilian's still at 100. But they're probably unlikely to try and break away. Lose some Diplo power for some population. Yep, sure. Let's just split you up and we will go and unsiege the rest of our provinces. And there's nothing these guys can do. I mean, obviously, I can't really siege. I could drop some troops over here if I wanted to. I could drop an army over here and wipe them out quite easily, but we probably don't need to. We've got 81% war score, and if we can manage to grab this siege, it'll probably put us up to... Well, what is this? 7%. So it'll probably put us up to about 88% war score. 35% chance, 49% chance. There we go, we've got all of our territory back over here. Also, as well, I can go and instantly add this thing to the trade company. Forgot about that. So 993 Diplo, 49% chance we're going to grab this. Defender's Desert, we still didn't get it. So annoying that Muscovy managed to land one stack down here and probably grab that. Yeah, it's just one province, so we don't care about that too much. What about rebellions? British peasants. Lowered taxes. It's actually going down. Yeah, that's actually going down, so that will go away. We've won that siege. Fantastic. We are at 97% war score. There isn't really much point going any further on. We don't have any free diplomats, though, which is a pain in the hoop. Let's just stop sucking up to Provence for a little while. They're the closest to us, so we'll get the diplomat back more quickly than we would from anywhere else. So we'll go into Brunei and we will sue for peace. And what do we want to take? Well, we want to take that because we have a claim on it. We want to take that because we have a claim on it, as well as that. Now, I don't think we have a claim here. Apparently we do, because it doesn't cost us any Diplo. That does cost us Diplo, so we don't have a claim there. I would like to grab all three of these. It'd be nice if we could grab those as well. 210 Diplo. 69% overextension. Now, we are colonising up here, so it would be nice if we could grab some of this stuff. And so most of these were giving us no overextension. That's weird. Is it because these are actual... I think that's probably enough. 97% war score. We get 79% overextension. We get some aggressive expansion with people that we don't care about. We gain a lot of prestige. Can I take some money from them? 300 ducats. Okay, send demand. Now, all of a sudden, we're overextended and have a lot of stuff to core. Now, most of these things are dead cheap. Would you look at that? Why were these so cheap? Not a clue. Anyway, let's go ahead and add them all to the trade company. This trade company now is going to be very, very strong. Not to mention it's going to give us another merchant, probably. Obviously, Brunei still exists, but they're a lot smaller than they were before. And we've got units up here that we want to bring down. We've got these ships. Let's get the ships over here. Now then, why do we have a looming disaster? Civil war. One of the following must be true. Currently in a disaster who have legitimacy of at least 75. Yeah, legitimacy is a little bit low. I don't think we're going to have too many problems with it. It could be interesting. Australia gains 10% liberty desire. Somebody's actually trying to... We don't have any big allies now either. Somebody's actually trying to bribe or support rebellions in our provinces, which is interesting. I'm just going to, in our colonial nations, I'm just going to get rid of you because you're a random stack there. Let's pick these guys up and add them to this army. Losing some money. Privateers gain some money. It might actually be beneficial to keep this army down here just for future wars against Brunei. I very much doubt that we're going to need the navies anymore. We've taken most of their overseas stuff. So they're not going to have an awful lot more that they can do. So we'll leave that army there. And we will group up the heavies. And these heavies are going to come back home. So let's bring you home. We've got all of these extra ships here. You're all lights apart from 2 random heavies, which will drop off at Wessex. Actually, let's get rid of them. It's a few too many heavies. 20 lights, so you can go home at war, and you are going to protect trade in Let's do Genoa. We haven't done any trade protection down there. It probably isn't going to help much, but we'll do it anyway. So you're going to go protect trade in Genoa. We can grab another idea group. What are we like on tech? Still ahead of time. And that will give us cheaper fort maintenance and better fort defense. Definitely going to be useful if we do end up in a civil war. Hopefully the overextension will go away quite quickly. Yeah, some of these give us no overextension at all, which is really, really weird. So yeah, we either need to be currently in a disaster or have a legitimacy of at least 75. Well, it is going up. We are paying for with our religious things for yearly legitimacy. Ottomans has announced us as a rival. I thought we already were, to be quite honest. But I'm going to slow things down again a little bit there. I think all in all we've done pretty well. There are a few nations that do have some liberty desire, but I think we can take care of them. There's potential of civil war coming. We will be going to war with Burgundy. In fact, Burgundy actually managed to take some land from Switzerland, so that'll be even more stuff for us to take, although I think some of this land is actually part of the HRE. So is French Comté, to be honest. So is Barras. So we might end up ticking off the HRE, grabbing some of this stuff. Nevers we can grab safely. Savoy we can grab safely. Vaux we can grab safely. Everything else is part of the HRE. But we'll have a little look and see what we can do about that. But that's going to have to be in another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Great Britain. And I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.